Plausibly.
He argued very plausibly that the claims were true.
Regalia.
It's a fascinating image. It's a unique source for our knowledge of the dress and the regalia of the early caliphs, and it's probably the oldest known depiction of a Muslim.
Boost.
Carson's been boosting my confidence.
Arboretum.
But, I got in the Arboretum, but I couldn't find my way out.
Complacent.
So I'm never really too complacent with myself or with what I've achieved.
Sunder.
I must then repeat continually that we are forever sundered.
Edible.
Most things produced within the garden are edible.
Burrow.
The males dig burrows to protect their young from the desert sun.
Deodorizer.
Enter the deodorizer block.
Thermal.
But the thermal imaging camera uses temperature too.
Playoff.
The NBA playoffs start Saturday.
Hub.
Lukla, the hub of Himalayan tourism, is the home of Nima Tenji.
Thumb.
I broke my thumb.
Cellulose.
Wait a second. Cellulose is what we find in plants, right?
Unwarranted.
I think your comments in the meeting were unwarranted today.
Staunch.
My father is an ironmaster and a staunch supporter of the Conservative Party.
Merriment.
And amid the noise of merriment from below, they descended.
Comparatively.
Comparatively speaking, there are few female serial killers.
Meaningful.
We all hope to experience something that make our lives meaningful.
Dogmatist. I pride myself on not being a dogmatist in any way, neither in politics nor in religion.
Expedite.
Is there some way to expedite the process?
Construct.
Of course, they will have to construct a bridge over 6 miles of water.
Rail.
Rail travel changed everything.
Presume.
I presume you have a reason for returning, Porter.
Rider.
Sure, I'm a great bike rider.
Unfinished.
We have unfinished business.
Coolly.
Of course, said Quirrell coolly.
Defray.
As for reward, my profession is its own reward. But you are at liberty to defray whatever expenses I may be put to at the time which suits you best.
Disinterested.
An umpire must be an entirely disinterested but keen observer.
Amaze. Roy, your imagination never ceases to amaze me.
Versatility.
She is known for the versatility in her roles, adaptations in the characters that she plays, and being able to take on multiple accents.
Stricture.
Harry doubted that Snape had even heard her strictures on Mulciber and Avery.
Longshoreman.
He was a longshoreman at the port.
Cavalcade.
The cavalcade, following the sweep of the drive, quickly turned the angle of the house.
and I lost sight of it.
Ordination.
The university as a step to anything but ordination seemed to this man of fixed ideas a preface without a volume.
Spate.
Madame Pomfrey, the matron, was kept busy by a sudden spate of colds among the staff and students.
Collate.
Finally, the SU committee collated the results and drew up a report.
Boast.
I mean, we all love to boast that America's a free country.
Vulgar.
Well, it's just vulgar to discuss business at a party.
Memorization.
Vocabulary is a lot of memorization. That's the way it is.
Rebuke.
He was rebuked by a critical television fan base.
Severity.
We are aware of the severity of this winter storm.
Leisure.
Well, shouldn't you be enjoying your leisure time then?
Culpable.
My killer's already dead, but his sister's just as culpable.
Congest.
London always seems emptier in July and August.
Except for all the tourists walking around congesting the streets.
Malaria.
Malaria is an infectious disease that can be deadly.
Categorize.
Monica categorizes her towels. How many categories are there?
Benign.
Perhaps she was able to detect benign people from dangerous people.
Akin.
Out of anyone in my family, I felt the most akin to my grandmother.
Cerebration.
Ultraviolet.
We know that insects certainly see something we can't. Ultraviolet light.
Arbiter.
Athletes have always needed arbiters.
Monotonous.
People are predictable, unchanging, monotonous.
Unremarkable.
And one unremarkable morning, a colleague came to see me.
Facsimile.
It's some horrible facsimile of food.
Restrain.
If you restrain someone, you prevent them from moving.
Centurion.
Spartacus nearly managed to reach Crassus before being cut down by centurions.
Curiosity.
Why didn't you ask me and satisfy your curiosity?
Paranoia.
There's a fine line between precaution and paranoia.
Determine.
Meanwhile, we have to determine cause of death.
Glorification.
The glorification of war.
Panacea.
It's not a panacea. It's not going to erase somebody's pain or grief.
Crucial.
Bees play a crucial role on Earth.
Successor.
I swear to uphold the king's heirs and lawful successors.
Canon.
Her father borrowed money from Canon Bertley.
Climactic.
D-Day became the climactic battle of World War II.
Exemption.
That is partly because they often benefit from legal exemptions.
Rally.
In the UK, rallies are generally protests.
Forefront.
Our proprietary designs keep us at the forefront of the industry.
Fragment.
These are fragments from the bomb.
Ecology.
Mountains are a very important part of the Earth's ecology and environment.
Prodigy.
When I entered the field of string theory, I was a prodigy.
Subversion.
Insurgents use subversion and violence to achieve their goals.
Transnational.
So we wanted to see what transnationals or migrants do with this little word like.
Dissection.
Anatomical dissection.
Collide.
Her car collided with two teen girls.
Pedagogic.
This teacher shows great pedagogic skills.
Hallmark.
Sharing is one of the hallmarks of human behavior.
Vapid.
I don't know that vapid movie press is really my thing.
Locality.
Each locality specializes in a different variety of seafood.
Taunt.
He is the one who taunted Trey, bullied him, and eventually drowned him.
Unsure.
Ben just looked at him, unsure what to say.
Complexion.
Oh, self-pity is bad for your complexion.
Killjoy.
Not quite. I'll have to think about it. I'm sorry to be a killjoy, but I must.
Covenant.
This isn't a government program, it is a moral covenant.
Satiric.
As I drove our old Plymouth toward the exit, a couple of hundred horns blared a satiric salute.
Adventurous.
The cowboys were young, adventurous men.
Scurvy.
Do we have any oranges? I think I got a scurvy coming on.
Impede.
You lie to an officer? That's impeding an investigation.
Tedium.
It was the silent schoolroom. It was the tedium of your life that made you mournful.
Curvature.
When it comes to the curvature of the universe, our knowledge falls flat.
Deal.
There's a chance to make a great deal of money.
Outsell.
Look at this guy's attendance figures. He's outselling Celine Dion, U2, Billy Graham, and Hannah Montana.
Agitate.
They should be agitating for the immediate release of these women, not fighting against it.
Participle.
Left is the past participle of leave.
Ostracize.
But when we don't look people in the eyes, it makes them feel socially ostracized.
Perdition.
I cannot give you up to perdition as a vessel of wrath.
Apathetic.
I just feel kind of apathetic. I don't have the energy to go anywhere.
Pry.
I don't want to pry into your life.
Obviously.
So obviously we need to talk.